I'm Jen Zoratti, columnist for the Winnipeg Free Press, and today we are talking about Tinder, which you may or may not have heard of if you are young-ish, and if you're dating, you've probably heard of Tinder because Tinder has kind of become the new shorthand for online dating. But if you're not up on Tinder, what it is, it's an online dating app that is for your phone. So unlike sort of the dating sites that you would go on before, it's all on your smartphone. Literally, it matches you up with single people in your area. The profiles that you can look through on Tinder aren't super involved, so there's not these sort of 8-page missives about long walks on the beach. It's just sort of, here's what's going on, here's what I like to do, here's how old I am, here's a photo. It calls all your information from Facebook, so it's super easy. Perhaps the most unique thing about Tinder is its user friendliness. So when we talk about swiping, and if you've heard anything about Tinder, you've probably heard about swiping. So if you are not interested in someone, you swipe left, and what happens is a stamp appears over the person's face that says nope, which seems a little harsh to me, but we're a judgmental people, I think, when we're dating. And then if you are, say, hey, that person's a hottie, I want to meet that person, you swipe right, and then I think it's a green stamp that says like, and then if someone does the same for you, then it's a match. So it's really, really simple to use. And you can scroll through so many profiles. There's no clicking, it just moves on to the next person. So if you swipe left, move on to the next person. Swipe left, move on to the next person. Hey, swipe right. So it's really, really simple to use. All right, so let's say that has piqued your interest and you're thinking, hey, I'm single and potentially ready to mingle, and Tinder is the thing for me. We'll give you a quick primer on how it works. So you download the app from the App Store. I've already done that. I'm using an iPhone. I think there's Tinder apps for Android and other devices as well. So you start by clicking on the app. So then it's going to prompt you to log in with Facebook. All right, so there is my profile photo from Facebook. So you can choose the pictures. They suggest removing couple photos, so we'll do that. Discovery preferences. So this is where you can set your distance. So it goes right up to 160 kilometers. And then the age range you're looking for. So, if it's between 19 and 35, we'll say. And then show only men, only women, men and women. So we're going to go only men. All right, so once you have your profile set up, then you can start Tindering. Which again, I don't know if that's what the kids call it, but we're gonna call it Tindering. So you hit the little flame thing here, and then you start getting profiles. So initially, because I've done this once before, it'll give you these kind of prompts. So heart obviously means like, red X obviously means no, and then you can start doing the swipe thing. So if you are gonna swipe left, that's where you get the nope stamp. Swipe to the left, not interested. Say we're not interested. And you just go through like that. And then if you are interested, say you're interested in someone, then you scroll to the right and it will say like. And then if that person also swipes right on you, then it's a match, and then you can start messaging. It's interesting where this is headed. It seems that online dating has become more streamlined. And with that, less stigmatized, I would argue, because I think before we would talk about online dating and it'd be like, oh, like, that's really sad that that's sort of where you had to go. Like, that's kind of the last resort. And now online dating is dating. I mean, I don't think we even need to preface it with online anymore. I don't think it really matters. I think a lot of people are meeting potential partners and potential hookups and whatever online. So that's kind of where this is headed. So I think it'll be interesting to see how we make these kind of apps better and how we make them more user-friendly. I think particularly for people who, whether it's older daters or the LGBT community. But it'll be interesting to see where we go and how this continues to evolve. But since I've discovered Tinder, and apparently this is a pretty common experience, you start singing Kesha's Timber, but you replace timber with Tinder. And then, then that runs through your head. That's what happens. You get super into it. I used to check it all the time. I'm Jen Zoratti for the Winnipeg Free Press.